All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about a really unique way of thinking today, one that for some of you might just feel incredibly familiar. We're taking a look inside a mind that works just a little bit differently than most. So let me ask you something. Does your mind ever feel like it's running a marathon, but you're not even in the race? You know that feeling like it's just always on, constantly processing, connecting dots, jumping from one idea to the next, maybe even faster than you feel like you can keep up? Yeah, it's not like a straight line, is it? It's not just thought A leads to thought B. For this kind of mind, one single thought, let's say about a simple cup of coffee, suddenly it branches out into, I don't know, the history of coffee trade routes, the actual chemistry of caffeine, the design of the mug in your hand, and hey, that one memory of a cafe you went to 5 years ago. It's like all of that happens at once. Okay, so if that chaotic, branching, but also kind of creative process sounds, well, a lot like your own internal monologue, then you're in the right place. Because what the source material we're looking at suggests is that what you're experiencing, it isn't a bug in your system. Oh no, it's a feature. And let me tell you, this is not how most people's minds work. Not even close. So if this is starting to resonate with you, if you're nodding along right now, you might just be part of a very exclusive group. How exclusive? Well, there's the number right there. 2%. According to our source material, only about 2% of the entire population sees and experiences the world through this particular lens. So, what in the world is this? Well, it's got a name. It's called multidimensional thinking. And it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's a way of thinking where your thoughts don't just follow a single path. Instead, they create this incredible web, a really complex, rich, and intricate inner world that's just always growing. So the big question is, how do you know if you're one of them? How can you tell if you're part of this 2%? Well, the source material breaks it down really nicely into 3 core signs. Let's walk through them and you can see if this sounds like you. Okay, sign number 1. This is the big one we started with. Your thoughts, they just branch out endlessly. It's like you don't just think about a topic, you dive in and explore its entire ecosystem. You're the person who sees all these connections and possibilities that, frankly, most other people just don't see. And here's what's so cool about this. It's all about the framing. The source doesn't call this as a distraction or a lack of focus. It's described as a trait of the gifted brain. Now that is a really powerful way to think about it, right? It totally recontextualizes something that might otherwise just feel overwhelming. All right, let's look at sign number 2. Be honest with yourself here. Is your inner world, your imagination, your daydreams, your internal chatter, is it often way more compelling than the actual physical world around you? And that's a really key difference. For someone with this kind of mind, that inner world isn't just an escape. It's literally richer, more vibrant, more stimulating. You know, the outside world offers a certain level of stimulation, sure, but your imagination, that's where the real party is. That's where the action's at. Okay, and that brings us to our third and final sign. Now, this one might seem like it comes out of left field at first, but trust me, it's deeply connected to everything else. Just think about your friends for a second. Do you have just a few, but very close friends? Now, this is so important. If the answer is yes, this is not a social failure. It's not that you're bad at making friends. It's a filter. It's a very effective filter. It means you're not just collecting contacts, you're searching for real, quality connections. And why is that? Well, it's because your mind operates with so much depth and complexity, and you just naturally crave that same depth in your relationships. It's almost instinctual. You can't do surface level stuff. It feels boring, it feels fake, because it just doesn't mesh with the multidimensional way you experience the rest of the world. So think about it. You put all 3 of these signs together, the branching thoughts, that super rich inner world, and this need for deep, meaningful connections. What you get is a really powerful cognitive profile. This isn't just a random list of quirks. No, this is your superpower. So it's time to embrace it. I mean, look at how it all fits together. Those thoughts that feel so chaotic, that's the sign of a gifted, highly associative brain. That incredibly vivid internal world you have, that's a bottomless well of creativity. And being so picky about your friends, that just ensures your life is filled with real, authentic, meaningful relationships. See? It all works together beautifully. So if this entire thing felt like you were looking in a mirror, then the question isn't, is my brain different? Because yeah, it is. The real question, the much more exciting question is, now that you have a name for it, now that you have a way to understand this incredible engine you've got, what are you going to build with it?